If I ask you if virus is a living thing or a non-living thing, what would be your answer? If this question has ever confused you, then this video is for you. Before we talk about living and non-living things, we must first understand what biology really means. The word biology comes from two Greek words, bios, which means life, and logos, which means study. So biology literally means the study of life. Biology as a science was formally named in the early 19th century, and Aristotle is regarded as the father of biology because he was one of the first person to study living things scientifically. In simple terms, biology is a science that helps us understand living things and how they grow and how they behave and how they relate with their environment. For example, biology explains why a child grows into an adult, why plants need water to survive, and why disease affect human body. Biology has three main branches you must know for WAEC and JAMB. First is zoology. Zoology is the branch of biology that studies animals. For example, when you study goats, fish, chickens, or humans, that is zoology. The next one is botany. Botany is the branch of biology that studies plants. For example, when you study maize, mango tree, or cassava, that is botany. Then finally, we have microbiology. Microbiology is a branch of biology that studies very tiny living things we cannot see with our eyes. For example, bacteria that causes typhoid or cholera are studied in microbiology. To remember the branches of biology, use ZBM, which is zebra for zoology, banana for botany, and micros for microbiology. Now, let's go to today's main topic, classification of living things and non-living things. Classification simply means grouping things based on their characteristics. Living things are things that can carry out life processes. Examples include human, dogs, birds, trees, goats, and even small insects. Non-living things do not carry out life processes. Example include stone, water, chair, phone, fire, and sand. Living things share certain features called characteristics of living things. To remember them, use Mr. Niger C, where M means movement, R means respiration, N means nutrition, I means irritability, which means response to stimulus, G means growth, E means excretion, R means reproduction, and C means competition. For example, a goat moves, breathes, eats, grows, and reproduces. That is why it is called a living thing. For a thing to be called a living thing, it must have all these characteristics. Now, what about viruses? Now, this is where many people get confused. Viruses are considered a link between living and non-living things. Outside a living cell, viruses behave like non-living things. They do not grow or reproduce. But inside a living cell, viruses behave like living things. They reproduce and show life activities. For example, viruses like COVID-19 can only multiply inside the human body. Now, let me ask you the question again. Is virus not classified fully as living thing?